Three kids, one is a Ferrari, one's a BMW, one's a Mercedes. Do you know how rich I would be if I was single? I would stay in a 2-bedroom condo and travel everywhere and get that job as a CEO in a company.
Earlier days, I never used to have the rotan, but a couple of years back, I bought one.
Wow.
Yeah, simply because remembering one of my speeches at school, spare the rod and spoil the child, is just to instill a little bit of discipline, like you say, a little bit of threatening that this is going to happen, just to ensure that they know that there is a consequence.
That's how I met my husband. Because at that point of time, I was offered many jobs. I didn't know which one to go to. I go to the temple, and the temple asked me to go to this company. So,
Do you think parenting today is harder or easier than in the past?
100% harder.
Because you can whack your kid. Everyone, welcome back to Empat Seibu, and I'm the producer on the show again. So yeah, today we're going to actually be asking some questions from their kids. All right, so you can see all the... And I'm just going to pick it up, and we're going to start with the first question. See the pink one. Quick fire. If you could live a completely different life, different country, job, relationship, what would it look like?
Wow. I actually have a dream.
Okay. Then you will go first.
Okay. Actually, what I would really dream of is having a horse farm in south of France where, I'm just riding horse here and there.
Oh.
Yeah, of course, already rich lah.
Okay. Already reached high life.
Yes, reached high life with horses.
Okay. Anna, what about you?
I wouldn't get married.
Oh.
Yeah, because 3 kids, one is a Ferrari, one's a BMW, one's a Mercedes. Do you know how rich I would be if I was single? I would stay in a 2-bedroom condo and travel everywhere and get that job as a CEO in a company.
Wow.
Each kid is actually more than a...
I know, right?
It's a house. It's a whole property on its own.
I would be so rich if I was single. Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Lily, what about you?
well, 2 choices here. Either I live by the beach or I go up to the mountain and that's it.
Find her inner peace.
Yes.
All right, so we took pink now. Let's this one like Ham Choi. Sorry, whoever. The word's also like Ham Choi.
Ayo.
Sorry.
It's okay, it's okay.
I love this question. Is whacking children necessary?
Wow.
Wait. Prepare. Is whacking children necessary? What? Damn fast. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's start with Lily first. Since she say no, all of us are yes. Lily says no. Is whacking children necessary? Why you say no? Do you change to yes?
Sorry, it's no. It's
Peer pressure.
yeah, because I never do it, so I don't know how is it like. So to me, it's like a no-brainer. So it's just a no without any reason or whatsoever.
Yeah. Mine is, of course, I don't whack like crazy. I think the whacking gets lesser with my last child. But I used to have a cane in the room, in the hall, and in the car. But normally it's just to flick around to scare them. Yeah.
That's what this job is for.
Yeah.
We are just here. Wayang saja.
What about you?
I'm actually the opposite. With earlier days, I never used to have the rotan, but a couple of years back, I bought one.
Wow.
Simply because remembering one of my speeches at school, spare the rod and spoil the child. Yeah. So is just to instill a little bit of discipline, like you say, a little bit of threatening that this is going to happen, and just to ensure that they know that there is a consequence. But you are right, as they are older, it gets lesser, and some kids need a little bit of reminder.
And I agree. I mean, I my best memory, not to say best memories, but my memorable memories are all with rotan or some form of negative kind of reinforcement, punishment. But it's all turned out to be good. Like all my best, I would say my best teachers, my best, people that I learned from, they all treated me in some ways that it now would actually constitute to abuse.
Of course.
But back then, that was how I learned and everything. So I felt that was really, really important. Like what you say, spare
the rod and spoil the child.
Yes, and I feel that's very, very important. We have a lot of spoiled
Now that I hear from you, I change my answer. Maybe.
Maybe.
Because
calls for.
yeah, exactly. Because what you shared reminds me of, okay, my mom did rotan us. Okay, I have okay, there are 3 of us in the family. Okay, I have 1 elder brother and 1 younger sister. So I remember most of the time when my mom started to whack me, my brother will be the one who actually protect me.
Wow.
So okay, one of the benefits of whacking is improve siblings relationship. So
You know, my mom or so last time I had a choice. Not whether you get whacked or don't get whacked. It's what rotan you get whacked with.
got size to choose.
Got size to choose, got thickness to choose, got the hand in front to whack, whichever you want, but you're gonna get whacked.
Wow.
With what only?
I'm very
Option.
For me, I will give my kids, what punishment do you want? I give them a few choices so they can choose the punishment they want.
Really?
They got choices.
Yeah, you got choices, but you're gonna get whacked either way. Okay, next question.
Okay.
What's 2 part of yourself you feel you have lost over the years?
What's
2 part?
2 parts.
What's a part? Oh,
what's
alamak. Apa lah ni macam tu kan.
No, A.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Competency of a producer, you must read all
I think.
What's a part of yourself you feel you've lost over the years?
Wow.
Oh, for me, 100% is my politeness because I used to tell my husband something like this, yeah. Like, dear, could you please remove your car? I need to go out. But nothing happens. So nowadays it's like, you better remove your car, otherwise I'm going to bang it.
It's a threat.
Then immediately, whoa, the car will be moved. So I've lost all my politeness. Yeah.
It's from please to become, it's not even an order, it's a threat now. That
Yes.
It's not even an order.
tone of
if you
voice,
don't move, then there are
yeah,
consequences.
it's in that tone of voice, then it gets done. Because otherwise,
no rotan, no?
nothing gets done.
Don't move your car, I rotan you. Right?
Oh, that's just for husband. That's just for husband. So no need rotan.
What about you, Shereen?
For me, it's that overtly expectation that everyone can do their best. Yeah, so I think I've learned to accept that people may have their shortfalls, and it's okay. Yeah,
Lower
we are not
expectations.
perfect, and most importantly, for me to have that expectation of them. You know, I used to say they should know, but frankly, they don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Well, for me, I would say freedom. So I was dueling just now when I heard Anna say, oh, okay, after 50 or whatever, I start to have freedom. And I start to do this. I thought, betul ke tidak ni? Oh, what?
Your
Sorry?
freedom was before.
Oh, my freedom was before. You're right. My freedom was before. I said, oh, how nice. When can I get back mine? So I think akan datang.
Be hopeful.
Okay, we're gonna go through another few more. Next question will be, can you read properly? Same age as me. As a 25-year-old in this generation, if you could switch lives with me for one day, what would you do?
Oh,
25 years old. Let me think. 25 years
Just
old.
think you're me lah.
Okay. I don't want to be like you, to be the producer. I want.
Jalan.
what I would do, I already know.
Okay.
I would travel and work. I wouldn't, with no obligations, right? So I'm 25 years old, no attachment, etc. Okay, mom is healthy, you know, parents are healthy, everyone is good. I would travel and work. Just go as many places as I want to, learn the culture there, live there for 3 to 6 months, and then move to another place.
She YOLOing, man.
Yeah,
betul,
YOLO, habis. Because after that, very hard to YOLO already. Back pain lah, lactose intolerant lah, everything, you know, very difficult. Estrogen kekurangan, cannot sleep, time zone.
Sleep too much also problem. Sleep not enough also problem. Eat too much also problem.
Exactly. 25, 26 is a great age to YOLO.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I would be I would try all those maybe sports where it has some risk to it. Like for example, because it is a time where we had the physical ability to do it. Now that I'm at this age, maybe I could run longer. Maybe I could kind of like climb higher mountain or do high risk sport and then that kind of thing before physically I tak boleh.
For me, I think echoing what I said just now, I wouldn't get married. I would be
You're very consistent and you're very determined.
yeah, I would be partying. I would be wearing all the fun clothing, going round. I would play the field, not settle for one person. I'm a very loyal person.
Okay,
I would change, and you don't have to go out with just one guy. You can explore a few guys. I would change my whole life and we do it all again in a heartbeat.
Wow, I like how this. If I rephrase the question differently, what would advice give a 25-year-old? Right, this won't be the same advice, right?
Depends if you're my child or not.
I also said depends.
How do you?
Hang on. I got one question for you. So what would you do if you were at our age, 26 years old? What would you do if you were at our age?
Over 50, like.
You all have lived my age. I haven't lived.
That's imagine
your
exactly.
imagination?
Yeah.
But I think I would be like what Shereen said, but like you go and travel, see the country, but now you're rich. Like,
But isn't
hopefully
that the same?
no.
Now for
When you're in
26 years old?
20s, your travel is budget comfortable travel. But when you have money, you are, I stay in nice hotel, I eat whatever I want, I take my own sweet time, I can stay however long I want in one country. I don't probably have to work. I got, hopefully passive income from let's say I have properties, investments.
Yeah.
Now everything is, yes, I go holiday, I spend like crazy, I don't look at my credit card, I come back like shit.
I have to work another 2 years.
No, the grass always looks greener the other side.
Yes,
I cannot party anymore. No money.
You're right.
Yeah, so like when I go travel, the one rule I say is I don't skim. If I stay, I want to stay nice, comfortable. I don't have to stay really expensive. Comfortable. Whatever I want to, activities I want to do, pay, go and experience. You don't look at the price.
Yeah.
Eat. Eat the best, whatever you
Enjoy.
want. Enjoy what's good there. Go order, and come back. Then you work lah.
Yes, of course.
For the next few months after that. Yeah. So yeah,
Thank you,
if I'm 50,
Thank you.
same dream, different way of experiencing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think when we are talking, we're talking as if we had money then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
That's what I say. Travel and work.
Yeah.
It's so much different now.
Well,
I travel and work, but
my-
everywhere I go, I bring out my laptop. Oh, I have to do this, I have to do this,
Yeah,
do this. It is, yeah.
True.
Hi, welcome to Empat Seibu, a podcast where we gather working moms for the working moms. So here is where we share a lot of things from what we know, what we experience, and what we learn from the work we do. So, if you like, please remember to subscribe and like our podcast.
Do you think parenting today is harder or easier than in the past?
Oh,
100% harder.
Because you can't
harder.
whack your kid.
Harder, yeah. They're
Not
child
only
services.
that, yeah, I think kids today are so exposed and parents are more liberal.
Mhm.
And I think if you are a control freak,
Gone.
you will not be able to bond with your kids in any way.
Mhm.
So I think it's a whole new level of learning. I thought technology is there, learning systems are different. So I think for the parents out there today, good luck.
Salute.
Yeah, good luck. I admire you guys. Yeah.
Last time there's no such thing to compare. You get whacked and that's all you know. You get scolding and your parents say this is one. There's no other options. Now you know that other people are doing this. They're not getting this.
Yeah.
I'm getting this.
It's way harder. to
It's way
parent
harder.
today.
Yeah.
Both of your thoughts.
It's harder, yes, because of the exposure and also it's also very complicated, right? When you look at our parents' time, it's easy, you have that to eat, you eat that. Right
Yeah,
now, you have so
conform.
many options. So I think, it's hard and it challenges ourselves.
Yeah. To me, I'm neutral to this question. I think doesn't mean that I'm, simply because I think we live in a different era. And what Anna said kind of like struck me, and I'm still in this thought process. That's why I kind of like a bit stuck what I'm trying to say, because you talk about the word control. So it kind of like struck me. Isn't that, again, I always go into this thing. So it's always like, isn't that not controlling a good thing? Right? I think, not controlling is actually a good thing. So why are we so hard up to control? So I think in that context, it may be easier.
Of
We make it harder because we want to control.
Put it this way, does it matter if we actually live more comfortable lives now compared to our parents last time? Hence, like in a city, that's why we have this kind of dilemma. If you go to kampong, or if let's say you're in a lower socioeconomic, where money is something you really have to look into, will the choices be different? And will the path to parenting your kids will be different also.
Yeah. I think it's the longer working hours, so we spend less time with our kids, and the option of giving to nannies and childcare at an earlier age, that kind of like it is easier, but then the bond is not so there in the initial age. Of course, later on they can catch up. So to me, that's one thing that's difficult. During our parents' era, at least we still had one parent at home or like a relative at home.
You live with your grandparents, uncle,
Yeah.
auntie, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So I don't judge, because it's so difficult for young parents these days when they have to strive to earn the income and yet have a family.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, next question.
Oh, what is that?
Soalan cepat.
This person, the same writing one, asked very chim
I
questions.
know.
I know
I know who it is lah.
What moment in your parenting journey would you relive if you could?
Relieve.
What moment in your parenting journey would you relive if you could?
Which means like something that I enjoy.
It's something that you have experienced, but in the past that you actually go back and relive that moment again.
Oh.
Yeah, my husband was hardly at home, so I'm kind of like a single mom raising my kids, so very hands-on and everything. I think my best moment was when they are happy, we are all together. So I will plan activities for them, like kite flying. So I've never kite flown before, but I'll take them kite flying. You know, I take them kayaking. I go picnics with them, something my husband doesn't like. So I had to kind of like have a dual role of father and mother, but I didn't want them to lose out on certain experiences. So I will do all that. And I love being with my kids. I love making them happy. Yeah, so I do miss that a lot.
Those activities.
Yeah, I do miss spending time with them a lot.
Yeah, this is a very cheap question. Well, it reminds me of one moment I wish to relive, but not in the context of I enjoyed it and whatsoever. Maybe I want to go back so that I can undo it. It's a bit like a Back to the Future thing. So, yeah, because it reminds me of this moment in when I was breastfeeding my girl, that was when she was about 1 or 2 years old. So I went back to Malacca. So at that point of time, my husband was doing his meditation retreat. So we couldn't contact him. So when I was in Malacca, I fell sick, really, really sick. So kind of had very, very severe food poisoning. So to the extent of I couldn't feed my girl anymore. I couldn't feed my girl anymore. And then every time when I tried to feed her, she was like crying, make me even more guilty that I was so weak that I couldn't feed her. I couldn't feed her. So at that point of time, one of the nights, it was at the second or third night when I was so weak that I really, really couldn't feed her anymore. That was about, I think, midnight, 2-3 o'clock. So I woke up my helper and then I said, let's go back to KL. Let's go back to KL because I think I had some storage of breast milk in my fridge where I can still stand by for my girl. So just to feed her. So my dad was really worried that I had to drive back home together with my 1 or 2 years old baby and my helper. And my dad said, I followed you. So my dad followed me from Malacca back here, the 4 of us, my dad, myself, my helper, and my girl, back to KL here. I drove. And I reached here about 5-6 o'clock, and my dad took a bus back after that. Yeah. So really, I thought I was really, really crazy to be a mom and to risk my dad's life, my whole family life, just because I hold on to the commitment that, hey, I want my girl to be exclusively on breast milk before I turn her to other feeding and all those things. So it was like really, really crazy. So if I could relive that moment, I really, really wanted to kind of just stay in Malacca and let things be. So what's the big deal of coming back? What's the big deal of getting her feet?
Wow.
KL life is...
It's okay. You did what you thought was
Right,
the right
that
thing
time.
then. Yeah.
Yeah. But still, a guilt that I've been carrying for so long.
What about you?
Me? Okay. I'm just cracking my head trying to figure out how this question actually means to me. Yeah. And for me, I think it's the opportunity to take on an overseas assignment where I would have, push for it so that my kids could see something different. Yeah, so it's not so much about parenting, because it's something that you don't always get
You want a
Yeah.
different experience.
experience for them as well.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a question of my own, but I have one question here. Sorry.
Okay, we finish
You
it.
saved the best for last.
Save the best for last.
Last.
Wow.
Read lah.
Yellow paper and this one.
Okay, so the question is, I think this is also where other parents can also think about, why do you choose to stay with your spouse when you are capable to be independent?
Why did you ask me to read that question? Would that be a question for you also, coming from a 26 years old mind?
But it doesn't really.
You can relate that better why your mom or dad make that decision. Is that no? Just kidding.
No, that is not from him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. No, but
Yeah.
but
No,
I was
I don't
wondering
know
why he
how
asked
to
you read.
think about this question.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
more.
yeah,
more
yeah.
where I'm
Okay.
coming
Maybe
from.
let me
Yeah.
take this one first. I think for me, it is because I would like my kids to grow up in a family with the presence of both parents. Yeah. And also to, so that I think that forms their foundation when they
Foundation.
start their life in working and so on. It's different if, let's say, certain things happen, unforeseeable certain situations, and you may not have one parent or even both parents. But where it is possible to have both parents, why not?
Mhm.
And also the struggle, like I've seen like families who break up, which is very common these days. And if the child is below 18, then there will be an issue of custody as well.
Yeah.
So I think that for me, if that is the situation, I would never want my kid to go through that. Yeah.
I see. Well, okay. To me, I will still stick to what my choice is, because that's how I met my husband. Because at that point of time, I was offered many jobs. I didn't know which one to go to. I go to the temple, and the temple asked me to go to this company. So that's where I met a husband.
Yeah.
The temple say go find a husband.
Divine intervention.
Yes, you are right. You are right. It is a divine intervention. So, well, I think if it is a divine intervention, there must be some learning lesson. There must be something that I need to go through in this lifetime. So
Yeah.
let's settle and done with this lifetime, so that I don't have to carry forward the next lifetime, go to temple again.
Yeah.
What about for you?
I think from a biblical perspective as well, woman is born out of a man, when
Yeah.
you read the Bible, etc. And I think it's that commitment to stay and grow with one another. We can be independent, but each of us have a different role to play, right? Moms can turn babies to boys, but they can never turn boys to men, right? That's where they need the presence of a male figure at home. Yeah. So it's that commitment, it's that sacredness that the divine intervention has brought you together. There must be something
Answers of
there.
divine intervention.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a different sort of take of it. It's not easy, definitely. Like Anna said, there could be some things that
Yeah, nothing
that-
is perfect.
that-
yeah.
that is tough, but it's that commitment.
Yeah, that's why I say for this question, I have no idea what to think about.
Okay,
Your time yet, not your time yet.
Okay. You got question
I
for
have
us?
one last
Okay.
question for
All
you.
right.
All. So if you could tell your kids this one thing, what is one thing that you have sacrificed for them? This is a message to your kids.
One only, meh?
One.
I'll give you a one.
One lah.
But
One.
I think that
One.
there's one thing that I sacrificed this because I had kids. What's it?
Okay, so I would say to my kids, is if you want to sacrifice something, make sure that it is something that you're willing to do.
Mhm.
Don't sacrifice when you're unwilling, because you will hold a grudge. Do it willingly. Like I left my job, my full-time job. I was already an AVP then. at the age of 35, but I left the job because I wanted to be with my kids. So I could have easily gone to the next level. But for me, I never regretted that day because I knew what I wanted. So it wasn't a regret in any way. And I hope that in their life, they will make decisions that they will be proud of. Yeah.
Whoever wants to.
For me, I would say I could have grown my business bigger and all those things, but I don't think it is a sacrifice. But you like you say, it's actually something that I'm willing to do.
Yeah.
But if you really put in the context of sacrifice, it's really sacrifice with willingness. Yeah.
Yes.
I could have grown the business bigger, but I chose to make it small in a very boutique size of operation and all those things. Also work from home all this while since I started my business. So, but now thinking back, I value those moments, and when I kind of like in between when my girl was young, in between the days, I could have just packed my bag, make up and dress up nicely and bye bye. And my girl said, "Go to bye bye." That kind of thing. So when I came back, she ran to the gate and I say, mommy, that kind of thing. So I those moments kind of like stick with me deeply, and like it's not really sacrifice, but I enjoyed moment like this. And because of that, many people say, okay, when you first send your child to kindergarten and all that, they will have this separation anxiety. And my girl never had it because she used to see mommy come in and out from the house,
Right.
go for meetings and that kind of thing. So so that's what maybe like if you were to put it in the context of sacrifice.
Very interesting. Because when you say the word sacrifice, I think of a virgin being thrown into a volcano, and
Wow, so
the
intense,
bonfire beings, etc.
Intense one, man.
Sacrifice, yeah, I think it's for me it's not really sacrificial,
Yeah.
but it's a choice.
Yeah,
And some
true,
choices
like I said,
can be tough, but they got to know that this is the choice we made, for better or for worse as well.
Yeah, true.
I realize all your choices you made is for your kids. At the end of the day, you're willing to sacrifice whatever, like your career, business, and for your case is. I didn't get the. Also, was your overseas job? I think just now you mentioned.
Yeah.
For your kids,
Yeah.
and it could have turned out the whole different life altogether.
Oh, yeah.
Kids, you could have been rich.
No, he could have been rich. They will continue.
Yeah.
But thank you so much. If there's one sentence before we end, just one sentence that you could say to your kids, what would it be? Very, very chim one-liner lah.
Wow.
But to my kids, I will love you unconditionally.
Try to be chim, but cannot be chim. Just I love you. Really, it's not about chim. Really cannot be chim, but I think a meaningful.
Advice, I think, like probably just a one-liner advice.
Advice.
Yeah.
Advice, I would go back to, Proverbs 3:5, right? Lean not on your own understanding, right? Because there is always something bigger for you on that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Wow, that ended quite chim, right?
Yeah, that's what Shereen today.
Yes. All right, thank you so much for watching. All right. So if you have any questions, anything you want to know, can put it in the comments down below. And all their LinkedIn's and all their socials will be in the description down below. If you like this episode, just like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
All right.
Pastor Ibu.
Yes, Pastor Ibu. Signing off.
Bye.
Hope you enjoyed this episode. As MQ turns 20 this year, we do have a series of special programs lined up in November at a special price to help you future-proof your organization. We have a range of programs from leadership skills, emotional intelligence, and also problem solving and critical thinking for you to choose from for your organizational needs. For more information, do check out our LinkedIn at MQ Training, Coaching and Consulting, and also subscribe to our newsletter. All the information will be down in the description, so do check them out, and we're looking forward to see you there.